Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Well, I pulled 3 days. Now I'm off for a couple. Come home last night. Yes, there was boxes on the front porch. Well, I can think about it all I want. But the last box I received, I had a gentleman comment and we talked. You know what? I believe the man is dead on. One of these boxes, I know who it is. One of them I don't. He told me, he said, John, he said, knowing who sent you something is perfectly fine. And not knowing is perfectly fine also. He said, sometimes you really just don't need to know. Best thing you can do is just be humble. Thank them from the bottom of your heart. And use whatever they give you. Cherish it. Take care of it. Be very appreciative of it. And it will do exactly that. This box was sent by another person that wants to remain anonymous. I know who it is. It's the same person that sent this hammer, which I am very, very grateful for. I opened the box, and to my amazement, was a set of forging tongs. Now, forging tongs to a carpenter or mechanic, electrician, doesn't really mean that much. But as you can see, these forging tongs will pick up just about anything that I ever want to pick up. From files to flat stock to round stock to square stock, you name it. I cannot thank you enough. I was down to one pair of tongs because I broke a set last week. And I didn't really know what to do. I looked at the prices online and kind of got sticker shock. Handmade tongs are not cheap by a long shot. And they couldn't have come at a better time at all. So he wants to remain anonymous. I will honor the man's wishes and it will remain not anonymous. But I tell you what, you know who you are. And my friend, you have blessed this old man in many ways. Your friendship, your kindness, and your gifts. I will put them to good use. I will have plenty of videos made with them. And I'm overwhelmed by this community's kindness. Everybody. I try to be the best person that I can be. I try to help who I can help. I am blown away at the kindness of y'all. Everybody works together. It's amazing. A man needs a carburetor or a cylinder or a bar. Chippy, goodness gracious. Something, a first aid kit, which we got a man that's working on that project for timber fellers and saw people. Just whatever you might, wood, metal, you people have delivered exponentially. But I got another box, and I know who sent this one, and I am proud to say he is my friend. He is my brother, and I think the whole community thinks the world of him. He is kind, gracious, and loving. and his name is Joe Rainis. I met him at Bunyan, where he was at the bucking tent, the location where bucking was set up, and Joe helped bucking all weekend. Helped him with his table. He helped feed him. He took care of him, and not just bucking. He looked after everybody. Joe, you're an amazing person. Now I went ahead and cut the tape on it, Joe. So I'm going to open it up. And let's see what you were kind enough to send me. I'm in disbelief. Y'all, it is wood. And it is some of the most beautiful wood that you can get, if you can get it. It's repurposed, it looks like, out of old stock, which is just absolutely awesome. And it's got a note written on one of them, which I'll be glad to read. John, glad you're feeling better. I am. Here's some IPE wood. I will pronounce that Epi, maybe? Well, I looked it up, and I believe it's Brazilian walnut. It's super heavy, super dense, and it is just absolutely awesome. Not sure if it's good for knife handles, buddy. It's some of the best knife handle material that you can get. Keep on giving and be kind. Your friend, Joe. Joe, you ain't got to worry about that, buddy. As a matter of fact, while I got a stopping point, got a J&J wedge banger, got a 4-pound chopper. It's a beautiful piece. It's a Warren 4-pound USA. It's got a nice pole, beautiful bit. It's going to look good on that handle. And when it's done here in the next few days, I'm going to ship that to Goats. Hope you can use it, Goats. So, Joe, I'll keep being kind and keep helping folk. I promise. And I can't believe you sent this wood to me. It's just, look right here. Wood for handles and wedges. Joe, this is about as good as it gets for wedges. It's right up there with heartwood. It's so dense and durable. It drives well, dries well, works well. Now, I will have to wear a wet respirator on this one. Well, all woods, but this one in particular. The dust from this is very dangerous to the lungs. So, with that said, he has sent me multiple pieces of this fine wood in different size blocks, shapes. It's full of pieces like this. It's just beautiful wood. You can't see, you'll see it, I guarantee you, because it's going to be on some community knives, and it might be in some people's axes for wedges. Just awesome, Joe. This box is just completely full of it. It's completely full. I'm blown away. Absolutely blown completely away. Do I like to thank people for what they do for me? Absolutely. I think everyone does. But with that said, when someone wants to be anonymous and they don't want, they're giving a gift out of the kindness of their heart. Of course, I'll honor their wishes. Why wouldn't I? It don't make no sense to, maybe he don't like his name put out there. Maybe he does it like a Secret Santa. It's perfectly fine. I'm just not used to it, but I am perfectly fine with it. So, with that said, I humbly and graciously accept it. And I can't thank everyone enough. So God bless y'all. I have a lot of work down here today and tomorrow. Working on all these knives, different projects. Smitty, I got you a handle made, buddy, for your restoration project on your meat cleaver. And I got your file out there on the forge. We'll get to getting on that. So when bucking stock comes around, we'll have you took care of, my friend. And some other projects. The handsaw project, got it going on. Got some hatchets going on. Got several projects going on. Knives, and more knives. So I'm going to leave y'all. I don't want to take up too much of your time. We all got videos to make, places to go, and people to help. So, I love you. God bless you. And watch your top knot. Well, I just want to clarify something. I'm not really good at editing. I'm getting there. But I told Smitty I'd see him at bucking stock. It's not bucking stock. It's hopper stock. So, with that said, I will say goodbye. Hopper stock. Early May, I believe. Anyhow, middle of May, sometime in May. I'll get the exact date from Hopper. Anyhow, I just wanted to clarify that. Let everybody know it's hopper stock. It's a great time. Everybody needs to show up there. Support that man. You'll meet people from all over. Good food, good friends. It's a good time. Awesome saws. Everybody be kind.